Hey guys, welcome to another Happy Crafting Lady video. Today we are going to be using this mold that I got. It's a Sculptly brand, so it's technically for clay, but I don't see a reason why I couldn't put epoxy in it. See how this turns out. I got my gloves, I got my door open, so I have ventilation, some stirring sticks because I'm using tiny little cups today. My casting resin, which is the amazing clear cast. This is part B. And then I have 5 different colors of the Pinata brand alcohol ink. I'm going to put my gloves on and we're going to get started. All right, put a cup on here so I can tear that out. I'm gonna, oh, it didn't even register it. All right, so I've got my cup on my scale and I'm gonna start with A. I always start with A, and I'm gonna put just a little bit. This is a tiny little thing. It's not gonna take very much. It's not gonna take very much at all. So I'm doing a little bit more than that. So this says 0.7 fluid ounces of part A. So I'm going to do 0.7 on top of that. So I'm looking for a 1.4 to be my finishing weight. This one pours a little faster, so I got to slow down. There's 1, 1.1, 1.2, 1.3. Just a hair more. 0.4. All right. Now we are done with our resin, so I'm going to push it back out of the shot. And we are going to mix, and I'm going to speed this part up. Since last time I showed you guys how to check and see if it was stirred enough. You have to make sure you're stirring it, stir, 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 so that it's 100% mixed. Otherwise you will have problems with it won't firm up, it'll be sticky, or it gets like lumps in it. You got to make sure that it's stirred 100% together. So this part's kind of boring, so I'm gonna fast forward through this. All right, guys, I think that we are done with our stirring. A good thing to look for, there's going to be bubbles because we've stirred a lot of bubbles into it, but a good thing to look for is when you hold it up and it pours down, that it's clear and it looks like liquid glass, kind of. All right, now the next thing I'm going to do, because I'm going to do different colors, and I'm using this really cool, it has a ball in it. You shake it up kind of like spray paint. This rich gold from the Pinata. Oh, that's not showing up. I'll take, well, the links will be in the description if you guys are interested in checking it out. It does the coolest effect. I'll have to show you because I don't even know how to explain it. I'm gonna pour the resin into the different cups so that I can do different things for each of the different. Okay, there's that. And that one. That one. I might fast forward through this part as well. Oh, I think you can hear the birds outside. We do have birds. Well, what's the point of pouring a tiny amount from this cup into that cup? I'll just save that cup. How about that? We'll save that cup for another time. All right, and let's see. Oh, and I do have my handy dandy kitchen torch that I will be using to pop bubbles in the mold. All right, let's see this one here. Let's start with this one. I'm going to put the gold in this one, and I'm going to stir it up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 drops should be more than enough. It's probably way more than enough, actually. Oh no. Oh, goodness. Goodness. All right, now I'm mixing this all up. You see the gold? It's so pretty. It's so shiny, it's so pretty. Mixing. All right, and I think for the gold, I'm gonna do this big leaf. It looks kind of like a leaf to me. So let's see how much of this I actually need in here. Oh, stop. Don't want it to overflow. All right, and I also have this pick. It's just pointy on both ends. I use it for weeding vinyl if I'm doing anything with vinyl, and I'm going to use this just to make sure I got around the little hole that it has for the jewelry to go through. I've got a little bit of the gold left. I think what I'm going to do is take a drop of the pink, and this is called Señorita Magenta. It's a pink from the Pinata brand. Ooh. I'm gonna put, let's start with 1 and see what that does. And maybe we'll put some more. Ooh. Shimmery, shiny pink with gold in it. If you can see that. Okay. I think I'm going to put a white in there, and just to make it more of like a creamy pink rather than like a candy pink. All right, and oop, I meant to do 1 and I did 2 drops of white in there. Oh well, you see the white. All right, let's mix that up, see what we get. Yeah, this is way more the color that I was looking for. I like that color a lot. All right, where are we going to put this? I think in the heart. Pink for the heart. Sounds good to me. Pink, shimmery. Oh no, I just realized it's almost like a Pepto color. Dang. Oop. I made a mess. All right. Oh, I made a big mess. That is way too much. How to fix the mistake that I just made? I think I'm going to have to... I'll use this and this. What I'm going to do is I'm going to take this and lay it flat, and I'm going to move it across the top. Well, that didn't really work now, did it? Boo rigus. Okay, try again. Ooh, it almost worked that time. All right. I think that's probably good, and I can sand off. Now where am I going to put these? All right, there we go. I can sand off the parts on the edge that stick up. That'll be fine. I still have a little bit left, so I'm going to do some of the Pepto pink in this little rectangle-y looking one. I'm going to go slower now that I've realized I put too much in there. Oh, I did good on the gold one. Can't be perfect all the time. Or, well, maybe we can. Maybe we can, and I just haven't got there yet. All right, I'm going to put this aside, even though it still has a little bit of the pink in it. So I think I'm going to do, I think I'm going to do gold and possibly blue next. Or no, you know what? I know what I'm going to do. If you watched my video, my other video that I have on my channel right now that had the coasters, I am going to do an effect very, very similar to what we did with our coasters. Well, I may have filled that up too much to really get a good effect with it, but we'll see. No, I'm not going to do the gold on this one. Okay, now I'm using my Baja Blue, also from Pinata. Ooh. And I'm gonna do drop, drop. Next time if I'm gonna do this, I need to not fill it as high, I think. And then I'm gonna do a drop of the white on that part of the blue. Now the white is what really brings the colors, especially if you're gonna do this technique where you're just dropping it on the back and you're aiming for some kind of a technique inside. You really need the white. It's called Blanco Blanco. I don't know why you can't see that. There it goes. It's called Blanco Blanco. It causes all of the effects. You can see it swirling around. Well, I don't know if you can see it because the video is kind of far away today. Let's do the same kind of thing with this teardrop shape, except let's not fill it up as much, so that we might actually be able to fit the alcohol inks in without causing any issues. This is my first time doing jewelry, by the way. I didn't even practice before I did this video. I was just like, hey, let's do jewelry. And here we are. Now we're doing jewelry. I'm going to do purple. And this is called Passion Purple. Also Pinata. All the alcohol inks. All right, guys. Sorry for the pause. I got a phone call. I'm going to have to start letting people know that I'm recording so that I don't get interrupted. Anyway, so we did the purple in this one, and then I put a couple drops of the white in with the purple to cause an effect. It seems to have all gone to the bottom because all I'm seeing at the top is a purple and a little bit of swirls, not much. Anyways, I'm gonna do some more things in here, and I'll show you everything that I did whenever I come back later to take them out. Shouldn't take too long for these to cure. I imagine probably by tomorrow I'll be able to take them out and finish this video and then have it posted maybe the day after tomorrow. We'll see how that goes. And we are back. So I took all of my jewelry pieces out of the mold. They all came out alarmingly surprisingly well. I was worried about the pieces where you would like use them for jewelry. I was worried about that, but I didn't have any issues at all. I did, however, I don't know why I didn't think of this, because I know this, but resin, when you put it on a surface, it takes on the properties of that surface. So for this mold, this is a very matte mold. It's not shiny, it's not glossy. Like the mold that I used for the coasters that I do, this one, see how shiny it is? And that's how the coasters come out, so shiny. Like this. See how shiny they are? They're catching the light. They're bright. They're shiny. However, because I used a matte surface, because this is technically for clay, not for resin, although they came out beautifully and it didn't hurt this at all. So these are not shiny, and they have, oh, wrong direction. They have a very matte, very cloudy kind of consistency around. Oh, you can see the difference between the side that was on the top. It's all shiny, the part that wasn't touching the mold, but the other part, not shiny at all, very kind of cloudy and bland. So it actually opens up an opportunity for me to figure out how, because I know that on the inside, everything up until the point when it touches this mold is the shiny, glossy resin that we really like. So I think maybe sanding or maybe putting another layer of resin on top. I'm not sure, but I'm going to do another video later trying to figure out how to get these back to shiny, because I really like the way that some of them came out, especially the blue. You can see, oh, well, kind of see the top of the blue. It came out really pretty, but it's so cloudy you can't see the effect that the blue did, because with the blue one we dropped the alcohol ink and then we put the white on top and it made that 3D effect, like I'm gonna knock stuff over, like we got with our coasters but you can't see it because it's cloudy. So I'm still going to post this video, even though they came out kind of cloudy and can't really do a whole lot with them right now, but I'm going to do another video trying to figure out how to go from cloudy gunky to shiny glossy, which I know is in there because that's what, and you can see it from the top. It's super shiny all the way through until you get to the edge. So I think sanding, maybe, I don't know, but I'm going to do another video showing you guys how to, if you end up with a matte finish on accident, how to get it back to glossy, if I can figure out how to do it. Wish me luck.